don't think they had basic hygiene knowledge of what to do. They hadn't been given hygiene products for years, and toothbrushes, etc.
It was everyday life for these three siblings. Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard telling the Fox affiliate in Detroit that they had not attended school since their abandonment. Instead, they were locked inside this condo on Lydia Lane to never come out.
They showed up at the house. The young boy did have communication with the mom and said the police were there, and she said hide.
The two girls, they did hide in the bathroom until they were asked to open the door.
There was garbage, trash piled 3 and 4 feet high, covered with feces all through the house. It doesn't look like the toilet or the bathtub had been.
Or, like, did she order them food, take the food to the house, and the kids just never clean the shit up?
I mean, bro, it depends on how old they are, though.
She said 12. They said a 12-year-old girl.
A 12-year-old girl, then you just nasty. But they said that she wasn't sure how to properly clean up a house. I mean, I don't know. It's still weird. I mean, plenty of 12-year-olds stay at home by themselves. Bro, you know how much fun we would have had staying at home by ourselves?
I don't think the house would have been that nasty.
Hell no.
There's shit on the wall.
Because of the feces and trash.
Investigators had to use hazmat suits to process the scene for evidence. The kids telling deputies that they spent day and night passing time by playing games and watching TV. They would only see their mother when she or another stranger would stop by once a week to drop pre-prepared food on the porch.
If you think about the horrific ads you see on TV to spur donations for animals that have been abused or are living in terrible...
Is his hair moving? Is his hair moving?
No, I was about to say, like, he on the green skin.
Conditions. Multiply that by 10.
Sheriff Bouchard.
In the real place. But, like, honestly, I think it's the kids' fault, bro.
Really, though?
No cap, bro. Because, like, listen, bro. Like, the world we live in today, this is the... Like, you can't blame this on the mom, bro. This is... Like, imagine if this was the 80s, bro. Mom was on crack, not there. You know what niggas was doing? Going outside making money.
I mean, how they gonna make money?
Bro, do something. Find a way. Do something.
They could have kept the house clean, though.
Yeah, they would have been out trapping. They would have found a way with Big E. They would have been eating.
They was bringing food, though.
Exactly, bro. They had it good. They had food.
I wanted to have TVs. And
all that snow outside, they ain't shoveling. Come on now.
That's the landlord. That's the landlord.
But come on, bro. They ain't even offer. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Are not releasing the mother's name because she shares the same name as one of her daughters.
It's the kids' fault,
So, Mr. Shade Room, we're not sharing it either to protect the child's identity, but we did find the 34-year-old's mugshot in the county database. She's still sitting in jail. Charges haven't been listed at this time. The prosecutor's office said publicly, quote, that it will not comment on the pending case until it has been reviewed and a charging decision has been made.
It's pretty heartbreaking that the kids would have to live under those conditions. People just kind of get in their car and go.
Neighbor Emma Gross couldn't believe it. She lives on a different block, but says that in that neighborhood, everybody...
She nosy.
That was just nosy.
She nosy. She live on a different block.
It's a different block.
You walked around there.
And he want to put it on there.
She
keeps to themselves.
It's not a bad place, though.
Or just kind of just doing their own thing now and just kind of going in their places and closing the door.
Neighbors reported...
Bitch, what you doing? Go to your house and close the door snitching. Like, come on now.
What we supposed to do? Have neighborhood watch meetings and shit? So everybody just go in their house and close the doors. What the fuck?
It's cold outside, motherfucker.
What else we supposed to do?
It's cold outside.
If you want to do that, go to Bloomfield Hills or something.
Seen her mother come and go with items, but never spotted any children with her. You also can't ignore what role the Pontiac School District played in all of this. The district confirming Monday that the 3 children are not currently enrolled, and they couldn't comment any further. The interim superintendent, Dr. Kimberly Leverett, releasing a statement saying in part, quote, the Pontiac community has been shaken by the horrifying story of the 3 children who were discovered suffering from extreme neglect this past weekend. As a school district, we are working with the Oakland County Sheriff's Department to assist in any way we can. As educators, our hearts are breaking for these children.
What is
and
that
they
at?
have endured over the past several years.
How could something like this happen? These children, how can people go?
Bro, this could. I see what you're talking about. This could be on South Park.
Like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like, she feeding for attention.
She funny.
How could something like this happen?
Living every day and not see something like this and report it sooner.
A question so many don't know, and her mother too had been posting
Emma
on
Gross.
Facebook a week prior to her arrest, advertising a free
I ain't
food
never seen a
giveaway,
black
knowing
kid.
that her children were home alone, living in squalor.
Everybody's upset.
Whoa,
Everybody's
whoa,
upset
whoa,
about
whoa,
it. Like,
whoa.
oh my.
She the only one that wanted to comment. They don't got nobody else.
Is that what they was dropping off?
No, she says, "Oh, listen.
Free food giveaway.
Oh, listen."
Over the past several years.
How could something like this happen? These children, how can people go living every day and not see something like this and report it sooner?
A question so many don't know, and
Before you get to talking shit about other people, why she report shit?
Huh?
So, before she get to talking shit about other people, why she report shit? Talking about some
Cause she don't live on that block. I mean, she wants somebody to be watching, being like, she knows you, Rosie. She knows you, Rosie. How can somebody not report something like this sooner?
Shit, hey.
How we supposed to know? Look, we don't be going to their house.
why their mother too had been posting.
I don't know what she doing over there. I don't know what
She
she doing.
look like she at the airport.
Oh, she at work. I ain't know.
On Facebook a week prior to her arrest, advertising a free food giveaway, knowing that her children were home alone, living in squalor.
Everybody's upset. Everybody's upset about it. Like, oh my God, this is right in our neighborhood. How could something like this happen?
What about their extended family? Well, the children's alleged aunt has been very vocal on social media about this, even threatening to fight people on Facebook who come after her. She said that she had no idea what was going on. We've reached out to her for a comment. We're waiting to hear back. The sheriff's
who?
office, in the meantime, says that the mother was
Who are they talking about?
Well, honestly, we can do some investigation on who this is, like, and
threatening
find
to
out who
fight
her
people
sister
on
is.
Facebook who come after her.
Her
She said
sister.
that she had no
Oh.
idea what was going on. We've reached out to her for a comment. We're waiting to hear back. The sheriff's office, in the meantime, says that the mother was arrested without incident
mouth
at another
moving fast as
location,
fuck.
and that the children's father was not involved in their lives. The children, though, they've been turned over to
And he
a
got a lot of
relative
fast
through
hand.
Child Protective Services,
He'll be a
as the
perfect
sheriff's
news-
office is
perfect
collecting
news
donations
analyst.
now on the family's behalf. For ways to donate, for ways you can help, visit our website at theshaderoom.com.
Shut them up. Shut them up. Like,
What, his lips over fast?
no, like his head, like he'll be a perfect person on the news. He just that head moving and shit. It's like,
I mean, it's bad. Yeah, it is bad that, you feel me, they left her, or she left her kids there.
it's 50-50.
yeah.
I say it's 60-50.
60-50, that's 110.
All right, next up,
60-40.
everyone, we want to go out to
Go to some more like police shit. We can watch Momo. I'm getting tired. Go to that one.
What?
Parents of 4 wondering. DPD investigating.
For the very latest tonight, Dave, what happened? How's the child now? Yeah, the child is seemingly doing pretty well. Now, this all came to an end just about 45 minutes ago. That's when police confirmed they did make contact with young Jaden, the 4-year-old's parents, ending a search that began at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Now, what they still don't know is why somebody would drop him off at a vacant house in Detroit.
What?
This is 4-year-old Jaden, who was found in a home near the corner of Gilchrist and Vern in Detroit this afternoon.
That's scary, and it's crazy that you just let a 4-year-old on the corner of a block in the abandoned house.
That's from a neighbor who didn't want to be identified, according to the officer who took the child back to the 8th precinct. A man was hired to fix the locks on the door at this house due to squatters coming and going. Around 1 Tuesday afternoon, a woman in a silver Chevy Trailblazer let Jaden out, who then ran into the house like it was his own. The driver took off west on Vern, leaving the 4-year-old alone. The situation has this neighbor baffled.
Then when certain people aren't watching the kids they're supposed to be taken care of, and you have other people in charge that's not.
So you just dropped your kid off and you left?
That's how things happen.
According
I don't think she dropped her kid off. I think the kid was kidnapped.
to the officer, the child says he does not live at the house, but told police he and his mom spent the night there last night. The neighbor tells me she has not seen the child before and says she hasn't seen any activity at the house for quite some time.
There's really no activity or anything over there. Because it is empty, we try to, look out.
And while Jaden is familiar with the woman who dropped him off, it was not his mom. In the meantime, police say Jaden is healthy and in good spirits considering the circumstances. The officers even made sure he had a Happy Meal for dinner.
Alright. Wait a minute.
How the fuck we need to know that?
We need to know where the fuck is mom at, first of all.
Who dropped him off?
And why this nigga like 42 dead?
Now, just a few hours into the investigation, Detroit police did make contact with Child Protective Services, who is now handling this case. Of course, anyone with information on the woman who dropped him off, that Chevy Trailblazer, the driver of that, should call police immediately. Reporting live in Detroit, Dave Spencer, Fox 2 News.
Man,
That's why they be scared
listen,
out here.
whoa.
Huh?
They're not giving enough information. They just said Chevy Trailblazers. It's 2025, and we in the Motor City, like, niggas don't got 2025 Trailblazers. and 2010 Trailblazers. Like, come on now. They look very different.
Yeah, that's why y'all not be scared out here and shit. You're watching the news.
Yeah, honestly, on some investigation type shit, what if, like, I don't know, like, what if they did stay the night there, him and his mom, on some sneaky shit because they was hungry, and the mama was at work doing something, and she was like, girl, just drop him back off at the house, he good, type shit.
Oh, where's his mama at?
Work. To get him in the room.
Well, he's 4 years old by himself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It'd be these dumb motherfuckers just having kids, bro. Not knowing shit. They just be having kids.
That's wild.
They just be out here having kids.
Find some more crazy shit. What's this?
And officials with Children's Protective Services miss glaring warnings that could have saved the life of a 9-year-old Detroit boy.
His remains were found buried in a backyard at a home in January.
Huh?
The boy's mother was charged with his murder on February 5th.
Whoa.
Now, investigator Ross Jones is revealing internal CPS records, raising serious questions about what officials did and did not do when they heard alarming claims about the child's safety.
Mm-hmm.
We identified some human
See what
remains,
news
somewhat
this
small
is.
in stature. Extremely sad day.
The scene at Woodingham and St. Martin's in Detroit was
Oh,
enough
the
to shake
fucker.
even careers.
This is Detroit.
Oh, hell
The
no.
body of a child found buried in a shallow grave.
This case is rather shocking. In my 27-year career, I don't remember seeing anything like this.
It took days
This
for
one,
officers
that
to
one.
determine that the boy was 9-year-old Zamar King, murdered, prosecutors say, by his mother, Brandy Pierce.
It's alleged that she purchased a shovel. She bound him by tying his hands and feet together. She then put him in this hole and covered him with dirt.
But as unspeakable as the alleged crime was, it did not come out of nowhere.
it's just a train wreck that's going to happen.
That's
right?
crazy.
You
You bury him alive?
and they don't do anything about it.
By law, records from Children's Protective Services are guarded closely even after a child dies. But we've obtained internal CPS records that show state employees were warned for years that Zamar was in danger. At least 4 times records show Brandy Pierce was the subject of CPS complaints. The first coming in 2015, after Pierce admitted to marijuana and alcohol use during her first trimester. It happened, she said, before she decided to keep Zamar. There were complaints in 2019 and 2021, both alleging that Zamar had been left alone. The first time, in the lobby of a Southfield apartment building, with Zamar telling police he did not know where he belonged. Police later made contact with a relative, and the complaint was denied. 2 years later, on a 78-degree day in May, Zamar was left alone in his mother's locked car for more than 90 minutes while she went to a doctor's appointment. She told police her son was a heavy sleeper and claimed doctors wouldn't let him into her appointment.
It's the pattern, right? Here is a mom.
So she been trying to get rid of this nigga. That's crazy.
How old is this bitch? Because she walked in there looking like she was in her 40s.
She gotta be about, yeah.
Look how she just walked in there.
Well, she went to a doctor's appointment. She told police her son was a heavy sleeper and claimed doctors wouldn't let him into her appointment.
It's the pattern.
Yeah, she had to,
Here
bro.
is a mom again.
She didn't even, bro. It don't even look like she tried to, like, she parked that car in the sun.
Oh, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
He's trying to laugh. But look, like...
Zamar was left alone in his mother's locked car for more than 90 minutes while she went to a doctor's appointment.
She bagged it up,
She
parked
told
it in the
police her
sun.
son was a heavy sleeper and
Like,
claimed
she did that on
doctors
purpose.
wouldn't let him into her appointment.
It's the pattern, right? Here is a mom again where she's repeatedly reported by different people in the community.
Frank Vandervoort is a law professor at the University of Michigan and a longtime child welfare advocate who said Pierce's pattern of behavior and the disclosure that she was receiving mental health services on an almost daily basis should have been a red flag to CPS.
That suggests to me a very...
Bro, that's like, I ain't gonna care. That's showing like one way Detroit don't be caring. Detroit don't care about a lot of stuff, bro. Like, I ain't never heard somebody tell me that they called Detroit police and they got sent the voicemail. Bro, when Big told me that shit, I said, bro, how? How is that even possible? I didn't even know police had a voicemail. He talking about the power line was on fire. I'm calling the police. They go to voicemail. Who was supposed to call? Oh, he said, what if my house was on fire? I would have been dead. That's crazy. Is it like they going to voicemail because they tired of getting calls or too many people calling?
I don't know, bro. That shit, I don't know, bro. It's been a couple times I had to call the cops. Well, 2 times I had to call the cops. And it took like an hour. 3. I had to say, I'm dying.
Yeah, police out here be on. If you
want to move somewhere, you want to move somewhere where crime is high and police come on the dash, don't come to Detroit.
Yeah, because they have to be all downtown.
Jalen asked me to be
Like, ooh, let him be a cop and he approached me. I'm gonna laugh at him. I ain't gonna take him serious, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, he ain't gonna be one of them.
I hope not.
He ain't gonna be one of them. He told me, I don't care if nobody got insurance or nothing. I'm just looking for the goods. He said, I know a couple people I used to work with. Now I be on Instagram. I be looking at the Instagram, they got all the guns. He said, okay, wait till I get to the academy.
I can imagine just Jalen pulling somebody over. Look at here, buddy. Look what we have found. Jalen is just a character, bro.
Oh, yeah. This is a good one.
Looks like you're going to jail.
I just pray that he don't got a girl with him, bro.
What you mean? A female cop? Why?
I ain't trying to like say that about no females, bro. But just working with females, oh my god.
Irritated?
It's not irritating, just like they just expect the man to do everything. Like if he were a girl, bro, I want the girl to be like military. She ain't no titties. She wears first bra, no hair. Yes, sir.
Reacher sidekick girl.
Yeah, her type shit. Somebody like that. That's ready to die for that shit. Not a girl that's just in it to be pretty.
I don't think people go and be a cop to be pretty.
I mean, bro, I be watching some fucking, what's it called? Some girls be fucking stupid. Like, bro, if we doing some of these things, some of these girl cops be retarded.
What are we watching?
CPS, go to it.
Your level of mental health need. So I'm troubled by that, and it raises more questions than it answers for us.
The Macomb County prosecutor denied a warrant request for child abuse, saying there was insufficient evidence and CPS working with mom. CPS would close the case after performing a home visit, finding no safety hazards, enough food, and suitable sleeping arrangements.
See?
Then,
I mean, they didn't care. They didn't care. You can obviously tell they didn't care. Just because he had a safe place to stay, she was trying to get rid of him.
Last April came the fourth complaint to CPS. This time, Pierce would come here to this Plymouth Hospital emergency room, reporting she was anxious and depressed. Pierce told CPS she had a breakdown and felt herself going into a panic attack. She was questioning whether she should give up custody of one of her children.
One?
From a motel, she said her car was repossessed, she was completely out of funds. Once she left the hospital, she and her kids would be sleeping on the street.
On its own, how serious is that?
Critical. This is a family with no place to live. She tells the caseworker, I can't sleep in my car, which suggests to me that she's been sleeping in her car at some points.
But what Samar told CPS was most alarming of all. He had not been to school in over a year, he said, and doesn't always have food to eat. He said his mother beat him with a belt, that she's choked him with her hands, and that she wants to kill him.
Any rational, normal person walking out on the street hearing this would be completely alarmed by what they're hearing.
Why he look like Jerry?
They would take action. They would call the police.
But what CPS did, according to internal records, was close the case. The investigation found no preponderance of evidence of physical neglect. Pierce was provided with pamphlets connecting her with community services, and a note was added to follow up on her mental health appointments. 6 months later, after Samar reported that his mother choked and wanted to kill him, prosecutors say she did.
It's alleged that she killed him, and that the cause of death found by the medical examiner was smothering and neck compression.
CPS records showed the family was placed at a homeless shelter after that final complaint last April. It is not clear how long they were there. Then in December, Brandy Pierce was found in Georgia. She was arrested after someone reported finding her other child, a 3-year-old, locked in a car alone. Police said temperatures were in the 40s, the child was nude, and there was feces and a deflated air mattress in the vehicle. Citing state and federal law, CPS said they could not comment on this case, but they are heartbroken by Samar's death.
Bro, what is wrong with these people? You kill your 9-year-old, you leave your 3-year-old in a car by herself? Like, you don't call your parents? Like, I don't know, bro. That shit crazy.
What's wrong with the baby daddies? Like, where the daddies at?
Bro, these people don't be caring, bro. They don't be wanting their kids for real. Take care of their kids. Oh man. Most people really like that. Like on movies, they be only living with their mom, no family. Then their mom die. They got a kid. They don't got nobody to look forward to. We people like that in this world.
Ice sticks.
Tastes good to me.
Fa.
That ginger fan right here.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, is there some more pizza? Cause niggas hungry now. Huh?
Get some rejected.
You all got no more?
I do. I only got a little bit.
Well, I guess I gotta make me some.
Are you really